Afternoon, Ladonian. Echo. There, fix that. Sorry. Not much. Getting ready to do some Banner Saga here in a minute. Do I have Banner Saga pinned? Yes, I do. All good, Bama. Thank you for the host, sir. I'm still getting set up and ready to go here for the lunch to start here in a few minutes. You get to work, sir. We will switch over. I'm putting on a hat because I don't like my hair today, so I will be back in a minute. Be right back. All right, back. Hat, fresh water, good to go. Purpose, not on purpose thing. Yeah, but was the no audio like the no game audio was on purpose? See, these are the things I don't know. I do not know these things. We're going to go with a new game because import saved game. Setting. Gotcha. This one I think was Games with Gold at one point, Ladonian. It's a very, very good game. Very dark, very depressing. This actually makes XCOM look easy.
So few of my kind, the giant war, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Seldom years have passed since we slew the Sunderer known as Banner, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking.
I'm super stoked for the third game in this series to come out.
We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety.
There's no release date yet, and they haven't announced a console release, but oh man, I would be all over it.
A clear view of the dregs assaulting another hopeless village.
Oh, no, it doesn't change. If you're streaming through the Xbox, it'll change. If you're streaming externally, it does not. Thank you for reminding me there, Ladonian, or I would have completely missed that. All right, now it should be updated. I want to build a new PC, but it's not going to happen. Use right stick to pan around your surroundings. Zoom in and out with right trigger, left trigger. Whoa! Okay, press A to continue. Sorry. I'm being spazzy today. Okay, so the order of initiatives. It is your turn to act. Yep. Movement happens. Blue tiles where you can move. Some heroes fill more than others. The horned races, yeah. The Jarl take up 4 tiles each. But the whoa. Okay. I'd get sick of that myself. We'll move up here. And we will attack the enemy. Strength and armor. Armor blocks strength. Blah, 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 blah. And killed. Yes, it's very much like a Viking Nordic setting that they have here. Set an enemy to reach. Dread Grunt will choose to smash an obstacle. That's something new here in the second game. Con out of range enemies can use willpower to boost their actions. Move further at the cost of 1 willpower. Con into range. Press A. Gives them a unique purple ability, Sundering Impact. Rank 1, 100% to hit. Strength damage +1. 1 break to target. 1 break added to heavy impact. He's going to hit that and everything around him. Pillage mode. Yeah, I don't even know if I think my monitor's only 720 because it's got about 5 years old, so it's one thing I need is a new monitor. I will rest. Yeah, TVs versus monitors don't seem to work quite as well. You get that weird resolutions. Sometimes, like, the refresh isn't the best. No, TVs are not better. TVs are not better. Go with a monitor. So I got to decide if I want to get a TV in the office once we get set up, or if I want to get a new monitor. I haven't decided yet. Oh, I'm going to move back over here. I was like, what's going on here? Did we lose? I didn't think you could lose this beginning thing. Oh yeah, no, you can't. That's right. Okay. Final blow directed at your head is deflected, and giant horns slam into the dredge surrounding you. Ivor pulls you to your feet and away from combat as others fighters from your caravan rush in to finish off the enemy. Now, this guy has a death wish right now. Lost his daughter last game. My wife just sent me an email. Something about Lego Ninjago. Text her back. For the boys, yeah, the 4-year-old is obsessed with Lego Ninjago right now. So something to take him with our little small local Legoland, not like the big ones you'd see like in Florida and California, but alright. We're standing on your own. I don't know what you were. Village chieftain. Legends are made of much less. No Varl leader here, just Ivor. These things were dredge, like the stories you probably heard as a kid. And it was Rook here who ordered us to stop. Forgive me, maybe it's this never-setting sun, or dredge, or the deaths of so many of my clansmen. I'm not myself. You praise me, quickly nods. Aleo the Scald. I wouldn't stop there. Something terrible must have happened to have such hatred for them. Topic for another time, Scald, maybe. War's guards under Bellow was laying waste. He's been dealt with by your clan, your Sunder Slayers. Alright, I'm gonna get a few more minutes. It could be the giant serpent. Radomir. Talking about dead gods feels wrong. About as opposite of Radomir as it gets. This one's determined to swallow us all. Then let's get ready to leave. Not to sound ungraceful, but this place is all we have. It's our home. Yeah. Don't be stupid. More dredge are coming. Wanting to defend what's yours isn't stupid. You know that. You know this village lost fighters today, so they have less chance of defending themselves tomorrow. Rook is right. I hope their defeat here today would keep the dredge away, but when voiced... Small hut. Borsgard's the only place I've seen in my life. This small village is all my family knows. Are things really as tragic as you're making them sound? Oh, even worse. Probably worse. To you and Ivor before nodding. Packing to New York Dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. Has fought Dredge in the Northern Winters, personally killed the Sunder Rays, and lost an arm to the Sunder Bellower. That was a hell of a fight in the first game. By your side through everything, including the death of your daughter. Spoilers for the first game. Now you feel the weight of his full attention. What you pulled out there, fighting the Dredge alone, was that tied to Alette at all? Trying my best to hold it all together. Keep holding it all in, and you'll lose it when these people need you most. Alette was my reason for living after Aldous died. His wife. I remember, but make this caravan your reason now. There's still plenty for you to do. Walks towards the village, leaving me alone in my thoughts. It's usually a bad thing to leave me alone in my thoughts, but oh wells. All hand-painted. Don't go to sleep on me here, on the screen at least. Chapter 8, from their homes must all flee. Yeah, the first 7 chapters were the first game. Pardon me. We lost 8 supplies, and we lost morale. See, you do nothing and bad stuff happens in this game. Surprisingly well stocked. Even the old Varl, dubbed Scrivener, says, since Borisgard our numbers have grown, people have scavenged for food and eaten it too. Regardless, okay. We know this. There's... Sorry. Italian caravan. Population, supplies, renown, and the number of days that have passed. So you can see we have information here. All right. All right, so yeah, we've got 10 renown, 351 clansmen, 35 fighters, 280 jarl, 28 supplies. Oh, 28 days worth of supplies, sorry. Let's go get more supplies. Yeah, he's got a ton of cool stuff there. He got lots of good goodies. Need 8 supplies per day to survive. 220 supplies will last for 28 days. Oh, pardon me. 10 renown available to add 15 or more supplies. 15. All right. Confirm. There we go. 2 strength. 2 willpower talent ranks. 2 strength, 3 willpower. But the only thing I can buy is this little band, so I don't want that. We will go talk to her. Pardon the yawning, gentlemen. I kept waking up last night, so I am super tired today, and I'm not doing the soda. I'm having an iced tea, so. A widow of the former chieftain, fletching an arrow to show people. Give us a moment, will you? She stands, wipes loose feathers from her tunic. I doubt you're here to explain your actions with the dredge. I miss Alette. I can only imagine. She watches you in silence, not pressing you to continue. Eventually, she changes the subject. Want to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food while we travel, but we could always use more fighters. Training them takes time. I'm not sure we have much of that to spare. Meaning I have to either return it and pay more for USB version or buy more equipment. What are you going to end up doing with that mic, Bama? Which are you going to do? Get more equipment to hook it up, or send it back for the USB one? Find a balance that works. We're okay for now, but who knows how our needs will change. Yeah, it's a lot more role-playing. You don't have the strategy aspect of, you don't per se build your base. You just kind of set skills for your troops, but you have to manage morale and hunger, and there's all these random things that happen that you come up with choices. And honestly, at least in the first game, no matter what you choose, you feel that you're choosing the wrong choice, because it's really picking the lesser of evils in this game. Like, it's very dark and foreboding, and you just feel like you're going to die. Places a hand on your shoulder. We should talk, Rook, at some point. About what? You. Not you, the leader, but the man I knew from Skober. I think the chieftain's widow has the hots for me. I think there's a budding romance there, perhaps. But Rook is self-depressed. His daughter fought dying like the big end-game boss last game. Which I guess this game, the second game, plays out very differently because how you played the first game determines whether she dies or he dies. But yeah, all of your characters carry over from the first game if you've played it. So if it's something that you would like, I highly recommend picking up the first game and playing through it, just to be able to bring your people in. Normal morale does not affect their willpower in battle. And I guess we will go use rest to pass time and heal. We'll go talk to these guys, the mercenaries we got with us. Here, Bulwark and a rather large female fighter, Juno, member of the Spellweave Menders Council. You already accepted the offer. Get this one to do it. Get me to do what? I'm surprised by your presence. It doesn't show. She continues to stare straight at the Varl. Rook is seeing to the survival of this caravan, something I doubt you care to do. He won't be seeing to anything much longer if he keeps fighting like he did earlier. Again, what other task are you talking about? Just leave these people safely to Aberrang, but with respect, our discussion stays between us for now. Okay. Needs my help with healing the wounded, but we should leave soon. See Hakan at the dock when you're ready. Fane Volka. One of these days, Claw and Fang will get thirsty for Spellweaver blood. Claw and Fang, his axes are polished, the blade sharp, and the cheek scarred from plenty of use, but it's the gray handles that stand out. They're unlike anything you've seen before. How long are you going to let Juno tell you what to do? Yeah, avoid his goading. Only to Aberrang, then it's King Mainoff's job. Audio opinions? Dude, you're going well beyond the scope of what I have any experience with. I mean, you see me. I either use my SteelSeries Siberia headset or I use my webcam mic because I'm a cheap-ass bastard. And when I get the extra money, I spend it on games instead of new equipment because the games are easier to hide from the wife. No, just kidding. I mean, everybody. I'd go with the Audio Technica. Honestly, it's like I hear the Yeti's good for podcasting, but not as great for streaming. But again, that's just kind of opinions that people have. So, without using them myself, I can only go off of what I've heard from others. So, based upon what I've heard from others, I'd go with the Audio Technica. Like he's got the answers to any of this, he'd royally piss himself if he ever saw Dredge. Pigtailed fighter laughs. Have we met? Folka, a shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. I've not used much XLR, no. Everything I've used in my limited experience has all been USB. I've got buddies that use XLR and regular audio cables and mixer panels and stuff like that, and it seems like a lot of work. Probably, better quality, you have more control. But I know like a lot of these, digital mics now have like software mixers that you can use and stuff like that. Gives her a stern look. She doesn't back down. I already know who you are, chieftain. You have a better idea than Aberrang. Yeah, make a new plan. You think some walls and a king are going to save you? Snorts, turns his attention to a large, sealed cart behind him. Bear, cloaked back, indicates the conversation is over. She is ugly. Yeah, she's not human. She's one of like the big Varl things, or Jarl, or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, she's not human. I don't think she's supposed to be attractive. She's got that massive thick neck though. That's what she's got. All right, we're gonna rest to let people heal up. Okay, everybody is rested. Morale is, well, not really better, but it's neutral. We're gonna leave. Wooden planks of the well-used dock creak as you walk across them. A Khan, a warrior recently acknowledged as king of the Jarl, paces on the dock. Not sure I was made for this, he says as you approach. Commanding in battle is one thing, but deciding how many chickens we need to bring? I'm just as lost as you are as this. That's so. Seems like you were born to lead these humans. Navy Jarl are more yaks-headed than just our horns. His laugh rumbles through the dock. We're as ready as we're going to go. Let's sail. Lighting the funeral pyre, the villagers find seats on your rickety longships, built to scrap wood and scavenged Borsgard. The ravens find space around a large cart on their black-sailed vessel, or slowly move all the boats into the river's current. I don't think I like what's in that cart. That seems like that's going to be an issue. And now we travel. But yeah, this game, I believe they said everything was hand painted. Like, everything was drawn by hand for this game. Let's Hill, at least it's not the brackish sea, he whispers to himself as he steps around rowers. I'm not sure we were all built for aquatic voyages, he says, and I hear Aberrang is quite a distance away. My people could use a few hours rest on solid ground. Dude, we just got on the boat. The hopeful looks from others sway you, and you signal for the ships to make land. Would you mind telling me why the capital is our destination? The Volca Juno says the Menders there can protect us. Aberrang's walls. See, and these are the questions that you get, like, this is going to affect morale. I'm going to be honest with you. This is what we were told. Menders, the skull shoulder slump. We were all hoping for something more substantial. He realizes Ivan and Yuno can hear you. I thank you for healing my people, but we're talking about an army of dredge. They share a smile, but say nothing. Dredge. Man's and Varl's storied foe from oh so ever long ago, but they're real and here. How have they made it this far south? The Skald grabs a rope. If only we had the fabled horses to ride upon, we'd outpace the dredge and be on sound footing. His dramatized misery is almost as amusing as his thanks when he steps back onto land. Oh, we improved morale. Guess being honest with them was nice. It helped to be honest. There we go. Just got to be honest with the people. Map of the world. So, yes, here is the map of the world. We are trying to get here to Aberrang. So it is quite a journey. Yeah, this is where we're going. That's where we are. We left from Borsgard. Press it tells us more about it. So we're trying to reach Ormsdorl by river. The storm led some of the first men east. Ormsdorl was one of the most important places they settled, nestled in the crook where the Ormsa River splits. They were twins, the righteous brother trying to keep his evil twin from hurting anyone. And hey, look, yeah, now we can go find stuff about Aberrang. Most populated, contested city throughout the human lands. Towering obsidian walls. Been pulled from the depths by the weaving power of the Menders. As each new generation of residents builds another ring of walls, the city continues to grow larger and more indulgent and more dangerous. You can go to the map at any time. A treadmill cast one day. You know what? I tried gaming on my treadmill at one point in time. It was kind of hard to do because not a big monitor. I'm looking at about a 19-inch monitor. I could kind of see stuff on the treadmill. The problem is I'm not coordinated enough to keep my balance on the treadmill and play something on an Xbox controller. I about fell and busted my ass. So it was not a pretty sight. Because that's what I thought. I was like, oh, I can work out and I can play something. So when I do the treadmill, it ends up ending more just turning something on, like a movie or TV show, and just watching it on these screens. Because yeah, I do not have the dexterity to be able to do that at all. I am not good. Yeah, Telltale might work. Be a lot of going. Might be something to try. All right, Y to activate the travel HUD, and then pressing X. Travel through the world. Time passes. Number of days passed is shown. Full day passes. You lose supplies. And as you travel, you lose morale. So you got to stop and rest to raise morale. But of course, as you stop and rest, you use more food. So rest at camp. Why are we camping? We just started. These people are never going to make this journey if they expect us to stop this often. Oregon, it is kind of like Oregon Trail a bit. Rest tent. To visit the hero's tent, promote heroes. Yeah, so this is my army here, per se, of who I get to take into battle. I mean, it's a very Oregon Trailish. So Spearmaster. So yeah, Rook's only a rank 3. Ooh, I can promote him. It costs 7 renown to promote him. But you know what? I'm going to. He is my main guy. Mark Prey is his ability. Yeah, everybody gets an instant attack. So you can upgrade the ranks of each of your abilities. So this is willpower. Yeah, once you max a stat, then you can get skills for those. So armor, strength, and willpower. I think his attacks don't really base on strength. We're going to max that out. We'll try to max out his armor first. And there we go. We have no more renown to upgrade anybody, but, you know, all of our troops that we have here. All these that came with me from the first game that didn't die, because, yeah, a lot of people will die. I don't want to leave because I want to talk. This guy wants to talk to me. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Pulls a leaf out of my hair. Prophetic spearman, lived near you in Skoger and has been traveling with you all along. I've lost it. Lost what? My desire to keep going, same as you. Yeah, I understand, but we have to keep moving. Ah, you don't really mean that. She did once and will again, unless you go down with your ship, Captain. Starts laughing. It's disturbing. As you walk away, you hear him singing. Yellow and blue will lie to you, lie to you, lie to you. Okay. Man is a little strange. You're ready to leave camp. Select leave. And And here we travel along the river. You know, I see something right there. I bet you we're going to have to stop and have an event right there, it looks like. I don't know what it is, but it looks like it. Shouted orders turned several ships towards the bank. You have no choice but to call all the other vessels to a halt as well. By the time you land, a crowd is gathered by the water. Yeah. Stop! A man in fine clothes and missing a hand stands in the center of others. He smirks as you approach. And here he is, the feigned, self-proclaimed ruler of us all. Are you the reason for this delay? I don't answer questions from backwater scum, no matter how high they've risen in the pond. All right, then I'll stop asking. Get back on the boats. You don't know who you're talking to, do you? Rook, you might not remember when we first arrived in Borsgard, but I went with Bulwark to speak with the governor. What's your point? Well, this is Ruga, the governor. Ludin, the entitled Prince of Aberrang, who joined you in Pleblbla, steps forward from the gathering crowd. The former governor of what was Borsgard, actually. Ludin's kind of a prick. Careful, Prince. Rivers are dangerous, especially this far from your papa's side. The threat causes a few gasps from the clansmen. Ludin's bodyguard, the usually quiet Varl Bersi, growls but is waved off by the young prince. The Minder and I were just discussing Rook's banner. It'll make a nice addition to Borsgard's. Yeah, that's not going to happen. These aren't the rules of the woods anymore, Rook. You're among men now. Try to act like one. If anything, Rook's banner would join Aberrang's, or are you claiming control of the entire kingdom, too? I'm just trying to guide my vulnerable prince home with some dignity and proper leadership. Yeah, he's not as bad as he used to be. But it was Rook who led the fight against Bellower while you hid in your great hall, Governor. Overseeing a besieged town isn't hiding, Minder, just as fighting in a battle isn't necessarily leading. But Rook kept us alive across the frozen wastes, he did, cries a man. Saved us at Ironhoff, too, a woman adds. Others join in, listing your deeds and cheering your name. Everyone loves me, what can I say? Then it's settled, no more delays. Rook is our official guide to Aberrang, but will consult with me on major decisions. Everyone, just get back on the boats. Now the guard next to Ruga makes a gesture for only the governor to see. Ruga laughs as the crowd disperses. Prince, your guide has a lot to learn before Aberrang. You know what? I don't like this guy. I hope he dies. As much as we need people, he can die. Let's see how far we make it now. Oh, we traveled another day. And let me guess, are we going to stop again here? And we stopped here. Driftwood is collected, creating an impressive barrier for the longships. Alternatively, going ashore has its own risk from whatever might be lurking in the trees. Ah, son of a biscuit eater. Well, Ladonian, you're the only one here. I'm leaving this up to you. Do we row hard and break through? Bank the ships, put the axemen to break up the driftwood? Or do we carry the ships around? What do you think? I will leave this choice and matter in your hands, sir. Carrying ships around does seem hard. And you kind of got to think, if we get attacked while carrying ships, how do we defend ourselves? Or do we just have, like, the clansmen carry the ships and the fighters guarding them? Row hard? Row hard, we'll break through. Make it so. These boats are barely nailed together, Ruga shouts. Rowers look nervous, nodding their agreement. Ships will hold. Row. We'll cut through with axes, or fine, we'll carry the ships. See, they make you second guess every choice you make, because they'll be like, well, what about this? And you're like, well, do we still row hard? Row! Only one ship lunges forward, slamming into the debris hard enough to crack the hull. The ship begins flooding, ruining some food, and almost costing a few lives. Nothing is said as everyone moves toward the riverbank. Axemen or carry? I told you, this game is just brutal. Once on land, you, Ivor, and anyone else with an axe start hacking away. Thudding sounds fill the air. Moments later, Ruga says, "Damn, we've got company." As Dredge approach from the woods, you realize others will have to hold them off until you have cleared the driftwood. You're about to enter battle. I find it too challenging. Tougher, modified difficulty. Yeah, I'm not going to modify difficulty. And here we go. We're now going into battle because we have to. Turn order, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so... yeah, that's what I was trying to move him. Get him added here. And... oh, I can't go? Oh, son of a whore. I like going into battle. Do I take a healer or another archer? I'm going to go with healer. I'm going to go with another archer. There we go. And we shall start the battle. How does it feel knowing you cost us supplies, Ledonian? I blame you. When we all die from starvation, I will point out and go, remember the first day we played this when Ledonian had us try to row through there? And the guy warned us, and Ledonian said, row, you bastards? It's his fault. We can move people. Get everybody set up. Meh, natural selection. There we go. What does Forge Ahead do? Select an ally to move forward. Yeah, we'll just end turn. Battering ram, obviously, we don't want to use yet. Get the debris cleared. Hurry. Is there debris? I don't see debris. Every 2 strength enemy has over an ally gives 1 strength damage. Okay, I don't really... We'll, be like, hey, here's a story. We brought a friggin' bard with us. There's a lot of bad guys here. No! I did not want to use a willpower to move an extra space, but oh well. Bird of prey. Nope. Nothing we can hit with the archers yet. You're outnumbered a lot in this game. It's really making do with what you've got for most of the game. I can't, okay. Ooh, 15. Ugh. We're going to give him a boost here because he's going to need it. Ooh, deflected. Nice. Can we... Nope, we cannot hit anybody from there. Uh-oh. He's going to get this. Oh, only 2 damage. Big thing with this is always try to, if you can, do a lot of strength damage because... Ooh, the guy's got a lot of armor. Yeah, your archers, I tend to use my archers more as guys to take care of armor. Like there, she took out 5 of his armor. And he has 8 armor. She can do 2 damage to him, so she will. And more bad guys come in. Is his forge ahead? No, we don't need to forge ahead. So you can kill somebody. I say we go with the kill. And +1 renown, so he can get promoted. I think people got willpower because we killed something. Yeah, we're going to do 8 damage and kill it. Ooh, time for me to clock back in from work. He took some damage. Okay, a little bit. He is not a combat guy very much at all, it seems like. This, So remind me not to bring the bard to battle anymore, because he can't seem to do crap. Impale, knock back. Target bleeds 1 strength per move. You know, I don't want to let him die because I'm sure there's a point that we will need him. Oh, he broke my armor. How dare you? Well, we can do 3 damage to this guy, and we'll use all of our willpower to do 6. She can do 3. She can do 2. And we killed another one. Ooh, these guys are getting ganged up on. Yeah, we'll kill another one. Yay for a kill. 2 damage. How much damage? So he's at 9 of 13. Push this guy back. Yeah, there we go. Made him come back to us. And he's still hitting the crappy guy. So we will do more damage to his armor. Ooh, 3 damage. Ick. And, well, there you go. You wanted him to die, he's dead. And she will kill another guy. So we're down to 3 left. We're down to 2 left. Ow! We're going to break some of that guy's armor. They are essentially tanks, yes. Okay, we can't impale unless they're next to us. He has no armor left. But man, he can hit like a tank. Yeah, I don't want to use any willpower. We don't need... No, where are you... Because now that he has no armor, she can do 7 damage to him. Which also means that she can do a ton of damage because he has no armor. And we're here. We'll move up here. We will tell him to... Oh, God, he only has 1 health left? Ick. Maybe it was not the best idea to have him forge ahead. Have her rest. She will come up and prepare to attack when the guy gets back up here. Here we go. He will do 4 armor damage, so the guy has no armor left. And we still can't do anything there. But now we can do 7 damage to him with this guy. And 11 damage with her. And the battle is won. You hear the axemen cheer as the blockage of wood breaks up and disappears down the river, but the dredge have regrouped. One of them looks especially menacing. The fighters around you are tired, but can buy everyone else time to safely board the ships. Continue to stand your ground with those around you. Get to the ships. We are going to get to the ships because we're down a person. Turn and run, leaping for the long ship. Slinger rocks knock against the shields and a few helmets. Ship moves away. Everyone is safe until a glowing rock lands on the bow of the rear ship. The explosion kills a few. The river kills the rest. So we lost 28 people, 12 fighters, 2 Jarl. And we lost morale. But hey, our morale grew, or our renown grew. Alright, I have to get back to work. It is past time for me to get back to work. Ladonian, thank you for stopping by, sir. You have now seen what Banner Saga 2 is. Like I say, I love this game. I love the first one. I have not played much of the second one because I needed a break after the first game. You just hit that point where you're very, very sad because things are so bleak and depressing. But thank you for stopping by. Have a good day, sir. I shall talk to you later.